You're just got off on Ways at 56, and this right here is a little quick video about basically paying attention to your puppies, and I'm gonna try to make this video about 5 minutes. So anyhow, I would say, was it last week? Last week I was deworming the puppies, and you know how you deworm the puppies sometime and back up. You deworm the puppies sometime, and you know, one of them might get strangled because they fighting with you or whatever. It might go down the wrong pipe, however. But you know, they usually shake that off, cough it, and it's gone by the day or the night or however. So anyhow, one of the pups, zoom back in on him. One of the pups, which was him, the boy, was making some type of coughing noise, but it was kind of like a, you know how humans we get hoarse, you had to, and your voice get real hoarse, but it's kind of like he was coughing. So it happened on a Wednesday. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna try to run this course. Then he kept doing it, you know, he did it that Thursday. I'm like, well, you know, all right, come on, I need you to shake back. And I'm like, what's going on? Is it still the medicine? So I'm just trying to do my thing and trying to let it run its course, right? So Friday, he was still doing it, and he was trying to like throw up. And there's nothing new, dog throw up. And he tried it twice. I say that 3 times. He tried it twice. I ain't even gonna say it no more. But anyhow, he tried to throw up, and nothing came out. So I'm like, all right, man, let me take this dog to the vet. Took him to the vet. Took him to Dr. Grant. Shout out to Dr. Grant, Coral Sands. So took him to Dr. Grant. Dr. Grant, he checked his throat. Nothing stuck in his throat. Checked his temperature. Temperature was fine. Everything was fine. So he gave me some amoxicillin. He gave me the liquid. Told me to give him 1 milliliter of this a day, right? And I thought I was hearing the other puppies, because, you know, I got 4 of them. So I would hear them, like, make little sneezing noises. But sometimes I wouldn't know who it was because I might have my back turned. So anyhow, I get home with the dog, with the boy, of course, after he pooped in my damn van on the way to the damn vet. He pooped all in my van. Like, and you could tell it was nervous poop, too. So you know what that may look like. So anyhow, we get back to the house. We clean. I get home, and I'm hearing sneezing. I'm like, what the hell? So all the pups, they making the same. They ain't making that horse sounding noise, but they sneezing. I'm like, no. One of them had some green snot coming out of her nose. I think it was her. And keep in mind, the dogs are up to date on their shots as far as their age. You know what I mean? They're 10 weeks, so they had 1 5 and 1, they had a 9 and 1, and they had a Bordetella, so to stay away from to kill kennel cough. And plus, they just in the garage. Don't let them go outside. My other dogs hadn't been around other dogs. Stop. So, you know, everybody pretty much been either in the backyard or in the garage. So anyhow, now I'm treating all the dogs with this amoxicillin. Knock it out, I'm knocking it out. As you can hear, you don't really hear anything now. He's done, that noise is gone, it's over with. Now they still sneezing a tad bit. So, but less snot. They moving around. They never got lethargic. They were still eating, drinking. So, as you can see, they're better. They're way better now. So I'm still giving them the medicine and trying to knock everything out. So, what else? They should be good probably by the end of the week, because like I said, I still got them all on the medicine. I may go back and get some more medicine from Dr. Grant. So anyhow, notice that then my girl Juicy, I just gave her medicine. That's why you see that. You see that stuff on her face? That's because I can't give Juicy her amoxicillin in the mouth. She won't take it. No matter what I do, I try to give her peanut butter, bread, stick it down her throat. She will not do it. So I have to mix it up. So I get my amoxicillin. I break up the thing. Dang, I said this was gonna be a 5-minute video, but now I turned this shit into a tutorial. So as you can see, that's the powder, right? I'm not a veterinarian. So my amoxicillin, and it's a capsule. It's a capsule. So I open up the capsule. Phone blur, I guess, is the angle. But anyhow, I open up the capsule, and once I open up the capsule, I pour it in there. And it's only $250. So I give her $500. So, and then what I do, I squirt water in there, right? And then I just mix it on up. I mix it up with this right here. Then I insert it in the syringe. But anyhow, I ain't gonna do all that right now. But I mix it up inside my Pyrex thing, and I stir it up until it becomes real liquid, and I suck it up in the syringe and I shoot it in their mouth. I already done her, as you can see, her mouth real wet. I mean real white, cause she like to drool and all this other stuff, cause she really hate taking medicine. So, yeah, so I don't know if I said it, but the reason I was giving it to her, because her nose started snotting. So I'm like, what the hell? So now her nose snotting. So I'm giving her medicine, right? Giving her amoxicillin because I got the pills for them. I bought them on my own. So I'm making that liquid because she don't want it. So she started to get better. So her green starts to turn clear. So I'm like, all right, she's getting better. But she's not sneezing, just snotting. So, of course, everybody else outside, I come home one day, Sugar nose is snotting, green. So that's why you see where I'm mixing this up. I'm giving this to Sugar, because Sugar does not like to take her pills neither. So I gotta mix hers up and give it to her just like I give it to Sugar through a syringe. And which I say I give 2 pills because they $2.50 a piece, so I want to make sure I give them 500. Crack the capsules open, syringe water, stir it up, shoot it in the mouth. Now, I got other dogs that I have to deal with, right? I guess let me put the camera back on other dogs. So, not them, because they're getting better. So the grown dogs, hear them sneezing a little bit. So now I'm giving them amoxicillin. So long story even longer, I'm basically giving the whole yard amoxicillin. Even if you ain't sneezing right now, you're getting it. Because I don't know what's going on. So, but I don't know, it could have been anything, man. I was talking to my vet, he said it could have been something I brought home from work. I hadn't had nobody over here. Hadn't had any other dogs over here. All my dogs pretty much been in the backyard. They're all vaccinated. So, I don't know. So he was like, you never really know. So he was like, just keep getting them amoxicillin and keep them straight. They'll be all right. So my next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to pressure wash this floor because it's filthy. I sweep it and get up all the dog food, all the hair, but I need to pressure wash, and I keep saying I'm going to do it. And this is about the only spot, the garage floor, where the puppies and the adult dogs are at one time. So I don't know if the adult dogs brought something back in from stepping outside, puppies got into it, spread, blah, blah, blah. They go on the dog, and sometimes they go on the grown dogs, dog food, and get to chewing and eating their food, drinking water. So I didn't have to clean all the dog food bowls with bleach, of course, Clorox spray bleach. I do that. So as you can see, all shiny. But yeah, I try to keep this to 5 minutes. I'm at 8 minutes now. Like I say, man, just make sure you pay attention to your dogs. The bigger dogs, I was worried about them, but I was more so worried about the smaller dogs, because the bigger dogs, I knew I can get them their medicine and, they'll be okay. I was gonna make sure they was gonna get theirs, but the smaller dogs, their immune system is, is not as strong as the bigger dogs. So I wanted to make sure that they got what they needed. And as you can see, they are fine, they're good, they're still on the medicine. And that's pretty much it. So they feeling better. Like I said, they really weren't lethargic like that. They're just playing around. So my only issue was a little snot, and they still a little snotty here and there, not as much. But we're getting better. We're doing what we got to do. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Oh, and as you can see, they got their ears cropped. I know I had the last video I posted, it wasn't an ear crop, but yeah. And this little girl is supposed to go today. I don't know what they're gonna call her. I probably would call her Honey Mustard. She is a cutie pie. So she's going to Tennessee today, little girl. And I pretty much told the guy what's going on. That's our partner. He know what's up. I got some more medicine I'm gonna send to Tennessee with her, so he can pretty much give it to her. And I think it'd be better if she go ahead and leave. I mean, I can keep her. Being a breeder, I would like to keep her to make sure everything's clear before she leave. But I did tell him I will send the medicine to him. The medicine that I have, I'm gonna send what I got to him. And it may even work out better for her, because she'll be out of this environment that I'm trying to get cleaned up now and get everybody straight. So she'll go to a house where it's just only her, and won't have to worry about it. She can move around how she want. They can give her medicine and probably knock it out just like that. But it's my partner, so don't think I'm doing something unethical. They already know what's going on, so they gonna go ahead and get her and do what they gotta do with her and take her to the vet. Make sure they take her to the vet so she can get a checkup and make sure she's fine, which I believe she is. She don't really have an issue. Just keep giving her little amoxicillin. But other than that, that's it, guys. You know what I mean? I'm gonna get up out of here and finish doing what I'm doing. Give medicine to dogs, cause I gotta give them the other dogs, like 4 more other dogs or something like that. I don't know, and or maybe 5. However, whatever. I'm over my limit. Get up out of here. Remember, time is your greatest inventory. Signing off, Exit 56.